What's going on, guys? This is Zerq here, and I'm bringing you a game that I played just the other day that was pretty fun. I played against a full clan, and I was all by myself. It was ground war, so it was 9v9 on Dom, and it was pretty good. It was tough. The reason why I stayed in is because a lot of times you get some of the best games if you play against the whole clan because they're trying really hard and they're not going to back out on each other, or the whole clan will back out altogether. But most of the time they try to push through. So I stuck with it, and I put on a streak later on, I believe, to cancel out their score streaks. I was kind of trying to see how many they'd get in the sky before me. So I just kept playing and playing, and you'll see some pretty good feeds in here. I got like a triple kill that I was really impressed with. It just lined up perfectly. It was a pretty good game. They played well. It was really difficult at some points to get my streaks back, so you see me kind of play conservative in the game. And I think I switched my class maybe 2 or 3 times in here, but I'm just really trying to hold down the objective. I'm trying to make sure nobody's kind of popping up on me in the back, and you got to play smart when you're playing a clan. You can't be switching flipping the spawns too much. One of the things I've noticed lately is a lot of the games, man, they're very difficult with the I think I'm like at 1.7 or something like that. So I get a lot of people who are really good that I'm always playing against. So it kind of sucks because I can never really just fool around like I want to. I'd like to have some classes, so I'm probably going to make another account just to fool around with like some crappy account, classes and stuff like that, because you really just have to play on your A game all the time if your KD is going to be that high. You're not going to have bad players that you're going against. Like, I mean, that I could have won a lot. So I'd probably have a whole bunch of nukes and stuff like that if I wasn't playing really good players, which is okay. It's fine. It's the competitive thing, but it just kind of sucks because you can't just ever chill. That's why I kind of feel like ranked play needs to be ranked play, and I feel like we're kind of always playing ranked play now, and that's what kind of sucks. There's no like casual. So I'm so excited for Black Ops 3 just because they're gonna hopefully have that back to the way it was. So many people complained. I'd really like to see a lot more weapons. I feel like I'm just done with the weapons, and the DLC ones are just so slow, and they're usually really crappy. Um, like all the laser stuff, man. I'm just sick and tired of lasers, to be honest. Just because they have some major downfalls that they're totally ignoring. On the lasers, they can't penetrate through walls, so even a player who stands in front of you who like blocks your shot, you can't get that kill like you would with a regular gun. You can't kill people if you are in a group of people. Like, you can't take out multiple enemies. There's no bullet penetration. So like normally, you'll see the feed that I get in here in a second. I'm using a regular gun. I couldn't do that with a laser gun, so it kind of sucks. Plus, it gives away position. You can't silence it. It just, I don't know why they don't consider trying to balance that out in some way, like making it always at least silenced on the map, on the radar, because you're going to see it. You're going to know where it's coming from. So I don't understand why they didn't think to make that better as far as lasers and stuff like that. And then with the heavy weapons, I'm just really upset with them too because there's only two that are actually guns, the others are lasers. Then you move really slow with them, even though you have an exosuit that can carry a whole bunch of weight and it shouldn't matter. And what's the pros on that? What's the pros on the heavy weapons? Pros on the heavy weapons are supposed to be that they do a lot of damage and they cause the enemy to flinch. That's what it has been in the other games. That's why I really liked them in the other games. They're good quality guns. You were slower with them, but you caused more flinch damage. So when you went head to head with people, you usually won, and you have a bigger magazine. But that's a big sacrifice for the speed because you can't get around very fast. You're gonna have to kind of post up more. You're gonna have to be more conservative about how aggressive you will be, and I just think that they kind of messed up the classes here. So I'm excited for Black Ops 3 to just get it back to where it used to be. The submachine guns, most of the submachine guns just need too many attachments to make them decent. The ASM-1 is obviously a pretty decent gun, but most of the other ones should be able to compete with the ASM-1. They shouldn't be so far off. The Goliath's okay. I'd probably leave that one, but something like the SN6 and some of the other ones, they're just sorry. Especially if they say best recoil or whatever, in best recoil in its class, and it sucks, man. It's just not accurate at all. So I just don't get it. The AMR 9, I just feel like it's still super weak. I tried using it earlier. It's just not that good of a gun. I don't know. Um, then they really kind of messed us up with saying, hey, they're going to bring out new weapons. What happened to all the new weapons they're going to bring out? They said they were going to bring out some sort of AK All-Star or something like that. And that gun never came out. They did the royalty weapons, exact same guns, just a different camo, maybe a little bit different in the image as some of the elites and the lesser version of that too. So I feel like they're really kind of letting us down in Advanced Warfare as far as continuing the DLC, continuing the add-ons and stuff like that. So I hope next time they get around to a game, they've fixed a lot of these problems. I know it's their first game, and they've got a lot to learn about it. But still, there's a lot of things they could do that are easy. I think you could really balance some of the guns. I think there should be another huge patch just to balance some of the guns, just to bring them all up with each other, make them more competitive. I feel like the MK14 would be competitive as a two-shot gun. I don't think it would be overpowered. It would be a competitive gun if it was a two-shot kill. If it was 50 or 49 damage on each round, and it was a little bit, a multiplier or something somewhere on the body. Maybe there's a three-shot kill if you're shooting at the hand or something like that. But I mean, come on, there's some really good guns that we could have that we could play with. It'd be fun. The MR9 should not take me 3 bursts to kill somebody. Just because you're moving so fast. So just remember, you're not going to hit all those shots. That's the problem with the 5-round and the 4-round burst. Okay, yeah, that's kind of a cool idea, but you're going to go burn through ammo pretty fast, and you're not going to do a lot of damage because each round they're trying to equate it to how many times you pull the trigger. Well, that's why the ARX is so much better, because it's 3 rounds, so it does more damage. It has less shots that I have to hit. That's why the ARX is better than the IMR. And it just makes sense, if you're going to do more damage with each round, you have to hit less. That guy almost backed up on me. I think he's on the other team. Yeah, so you just got to be, you got to be thinking about that stuff if you're going to be trying to do weapon balancing. I think Ghost did a pretty good job, and I feel like they had a lot more guns and a lot more things that I wanted to play around with and I wanted to use. The other thing I've kind of noticed that I'm kind of upset about, all the DLC weapons, I have to earn all the attachments for those over again. That makes me not want to use them some more. So when I get to max prestige or whatever, I'll start using them again, but I don't even want to play with them. They really need a new submachine gun, I think, but more than anything, they just need to balance out the rest of the guns. So I hope with this next update that they're going to do coming up with the next maps, I think it's in June, they're going to have some more maps, and they're going to have another DLC gun. People are talking about it being a shotgun because there's only 3, which the shotguns are not really what people are using. Most everybody's using an assault rifle, so it doesn't make any difference if you add a shotgun in. It's not going to add any benefit to the game. So I wouldn't really care if they did that. I hope that they add an SMG, and we'll see how that goes. Anyways, guys, make sure you check out some of my other videos. Watch me finish up this game. We're going to win, I believe. I'm pretty sure. And I think you'll enjoy it. And I'll see you guys next time.